My name's Ryan Estis, and I run a management consultancy called Ryan Estis and Associates, and do a lot of keynote speaking, corporate training around leadership and the future of HR and the future of work. I think HR is actually being reinvented during this time, and I think it presents a significant opportunity for the progressive and the strategic practitioner to insert themselves in the gap between what was good enough to get us to this moment and what's going to be necessary to drive and lead change for the organization over the next 5 or 10 years. So I think HR is at an inflection point. You look at PricewaterhouseCoopers, they did a recent CEO survey, and 90% of C-level leaders indicated that they plan to make significant changes to the HR function over the next 12 months. That indicates that talent is a priority. It also indicates there's a significant opportunity for HR to make people's strategy core to the future initiative of the business. And so I think it's a phenomenal time to be in HR, but I think it also means that HR has to put themselves in a position to take some risks, to lead change, and to influence and drive the business forward. I think one of the most important things that leaders can do now during this period of economic uncertainty is to instill confidence in the future of the organization. And the very best way to do that is communication. Leaders have to be more visible, more open, more transparent. Employees today, they're anxious, they're overwhelmed, they're uncertain, they're less loyal. And leaders need to remedy that by communicating, by addressing issues, dealing with problems, being available, and ultimately giving employees some sense of where the organization is going and a vision for the future. And so I think by being transparent and communicating, you'll connect employees to each other and ultimately give them more confidence in the future of the organization. People today understand that business has lived through a very difficult time. There's a lot of pressure on the organization. There's an impetus for change and to reinvent themselves. People can handle bad news, but they want to be kept informed. And one thing I always say is, if it involves people, involve them. And communication needs to occur at much more frequent intervals. On a daily basis, make transparent, open communication part of your practice. Things that you're discussing, include people, ask for their opinion. It's amazing when you ask employees for help or you communicate challenges openly, the ideas that get generated for how to solve real critical problems to the business. So I think creating a culture of openness, transparency, and fairness, involving employees in tough decisions, letting them have some input, making sure their voice is heard, creates a lot more confidence and trust in senior leadership in the future of the organization.